Well, we know that more than 5 million people in this country live with dementia. In fact, it's said that if you live to be 85 years old, your odds of acquiring dementia are 1 in 2.
And very often people with dementia experience confusion. So imagine the calming effects of cool breezes, familiar flowers, and soothing water sounds.
Those elements are often found in dementia gardens. So today we're taking you to one in Grand Rapids that's proving to be a haven of sorts for the people who use it. Studies show there can be stimulating and soothing powers in trees and flowers for people with dementia. So we are here at Maple Creek and we're talking with John from Harder & Warner Landscaping and Garden Center. And you have actually been touched by dementia in your family.
I have. Two of my grandmothers had it, so it's kind of near and dear to me. I volunteer a fair amount now at some area senior homes during the weekends. And so, yeah, it's been all a good thing doing this, putting this project together with Maple Creek, who we've teamed up now for several years doing their maintenance. So it's very worthwhile and enchanting program for us.
This is an atrium or a courtyard, and you did this installation last August. It was a little bit tricky getting into this space.
The logistics of it, we had to pretty much come over with like a 4-ton crane. Everything had to come over with a large boom over the roof line, as you see, because it's fully enclosed, so no way to get access. We took out about a 60-foot pine tree in the corner over here that had to be lifted up by a large crane. Needless to say, within a short amount of time, we do a fair amount of visitors around the windows looking in on us. So they were amazed at what was going on, and it was a fun install for us. So.
And excited to really see the transformation. There's some real specific things in this garden that a person might put in their home or their space for someone that would help with dementia.
Right, exactly right. Shannon, back at the shop, she did all the design for us. I want to make sure I give her credit. But yeah, she really did a great job putting different things together. The goal is kind of that people would come out here and maybe relive distant memories as a child going up to mom's garden or maybe their garden. Some of the fragrances, the sound of the chimes over here. There's a bubbling rock we can walk over and take a look at and show you that. But just to kind of stimulate the senses, get people at ease and relax, both for them and their caregivers as well.
Yeah, so stimulating things, very good. Also, I notice there is a path in here, and it's designed in a specific way.
It really is. What you don't want to have is kind of like a dead end where a person in a wheelchair is strolling down maybe by themselves and they come up to a doorway and there's no place to go. So this gives a circular path, goes around, and it's meant to enhance people to kind of keep moving, keep the flow going. So it's all designed that way.
It is a beautiful garden, but let's hear what the folks at Maple Creek think about this big transformation. We're here with Beth, a therapeutic recreation specialist at Maple Creek, and our memories are such powerful things. So how does this garden really help the elders here be at peace and feel good?
Our garden, with its special design for persons with dementia, really does encompass a lot of things that bring back peaceful memories and it entices the senses. Cool breezes, the warm sunshine on your face, the sounds of a babbling brook, familiar fragrances, all things that stimulate our brains in a number of areas to really bring back those, not just the feelings of peacefulness and comfort and well-being, but really to stimulate and trigger memory recall too. So we all have times that we've cherished with loved ones in the garden, and this is a place where they can come and remember those and really dig in and get their hands dirty and enjoy the space around them.
I have to think for someone that has dementia in some form, it can be a little bit scary at times, and these things are all very positive.
Absolutely. One of the biggest things that we see with a person with dementia is fear and anxiety and sometimes depression. And being engaged in familiar tasks that are soothing to your soul really does help to relieve those frightening anxiety type times, and our residents are truly at peace out here in the garden, and a lot of them come out here with, you know, just all during the day, and this is their place of comfort and belonging.
Yeah, it's wonderful. We are talking about the Dementia Garden at Maple Creek, designed and installed by Harder & Warner Landscaping and Garden Center. It really is a beautiful space.
That's so inspirational.
It really is. And Beth says there are people who use this garden daily, and that it's the only way they're able to experience the outdoors independently at all. If you kind of put yourself in that position, it is hard to imagine. But there are a lot of residents at Maple Creek, and there are people that are able to walk around their beautiful campus, but for obvious reasons, dementia patients aren't able to do that. So she says it's been a very meaningful resource for them. and it's only been there since August, so
Yeah,
it's
I
going to
know.
continue to be.
My mother-in-law, who had dementia in her last couple of years of life,
Yeah.
it was one of those where you saw those things that connected her to her childhood and to memories of years past, were the things that gave her such peace. And you can definitely see that in such a way that energizes and ignites all of your senses, from the smell to the hearing, the sounds of being in a beautiful garden like that. If you are interested more in learning about dementia gardens, which can be created for any size or space, contact the folks at Harder & Warner Landscaping and Garden Center. They're easy to find, located at 6464 Broadmoor in Caledonia. That's, of course, very close to the South Beltline, right at the corner of M37 and M6.
Yeah, we think about gardens and landscaping just for the beauty and the, health, benefits of being green and things like that. Not that it can really have a serious impact on how we feel on a daily basis.
And your quality of life, too.
Yeah,
Amazing.
really.
Great story.
So stay with 8West. We'll be right back.
Your all-access pass to everything West Michigan.